Welcome. Today, we're diving into powerful insights from Buddhism that show us how to stay positive every day, no matter what life brings. Buddhist teachings offer timeless wisdom for cultivating a calm and resilient mind, enabling us to face challenges with a heart full of positivity and peace. Let's explore how Buddhist principles like mindfulness, compassion, and letting go can help you build a positive mindset, even when life feels overwhelming. 1. Understanding the nature of life and suffering. Why positivity in the face of life's challenges? In Buddhism, one of the first teachings by the Buddha was the understanding of suffering or unsatisfactoriness. This truth acknowledges that life brings inevitable difficulties. Yet, we have the power to choose our response. The Four Noble Truths, a framework for positivity. Buddha taught that while suffering is part of life, it's also possible to transcend it. The Four Noble Truths provide a path for this, helping us find peace and positivity in any situation. First truth, understanding that difficulties are part of life. Recognizing this helps us avoid resisting challenges, which often only adds to our suffering. Second truth, acknowledging the causes of suffering, our desires, attachments, and expectations. This awareness helps us let go of things that weigh us down. Third truth, believing that liberation from suffering is possible. Positivity comes from this hope and trust in our ability to overcome. Fourth truth, following the Noble Eightfold Path to end suffering, which includes wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. Accepting impermanence. One core Buddhist principle that aids positivity is anicca, or impermanence. Life is always changing. Difficulties and joys are both temporary. This understanding can be deeply liberating and helps us stay positive by letting go of rigid expectations. 2. Practicing mindfulness to stay present. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness, or sati in Buddhism, is the practice of staying fully present in the moment. When we focus on the here and now, we're less likely to worry about the past or future, which can be sources of negativity. Simple mindfulness practice for everyday positivity. Start with 5 minutes every morning. Focus on your breathing and observe your thoughts without judgment. This practice allows you to see things as they are without getting overwhelmed. Mindful breathing and acceptance. When facing challenges, take a moment to breathe deeply and observe your emotions. Notice any negative thoughts and gently remind yourself they are just passing clouds in the sky of your mind. Example exercise. For instance, when you feel stressed, pause and say, "I see this stress. It is here, but it does not define me." This simple shift helps you respond calmly and positively. 3. Practicing compassion, starting with yourself. The power of compassion. In Buddhism, compassion, or karuna, is an essential path to joy. By cultivating compassion, we develop a sense of connection and understanding that relieves both our suffering and the suffering of others. Why self-compassion is key to positivity. Often, we are hardest on ourselves, creating a cycle of negative self-talk and guilt. Practicing self-compassion helps us break that cycle. It allows us to be kind to ourselves, even when we make mistakes or face setbacks. Compassion meditation practice. Each day, spend a few moments silently wishing yourself and others well. A simple compassion meditation might include repeating, "May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering." Extend this to others. May they be happy. May they be peaceful. This practice cultivates empathy, which dissolves feelings of isolation and lifts our spirits. Compassion in action. Small acts. Try small acts of kindness in your daily life. Smile at someone, listen without interrupting, or help a friend in need. These actions connect us, boost positivity, and create ripples of joy. 4. letting go of attachment and expectations. Understanding attachment. Buddhism teaches that attachment is a major source of suffering. We often tie our happiness to specific outcomes, people, or things. But what happens when those expectations aren't met? Detachment for inner peace. Detachment doesn't mean we don't care. It means we don't let external circumstances dictate our inner peace. When we release our grip on specific outcomes, we become more adaptable and resilient. Daily practice to release attachment. Each day, reflect on one expectation or attachment you can let go of. For instance, instead of expecting others to always meet your needs, focus on how you can fulfill your own inner peace and joy. Notice how freeing this is. Example, dealing with criticism. Say you receive criticism. Instead of attaching your worth to others' opinions, pause, breathe, and remember that your value is inherent and doesn't depend on external validation. This approach builds resilience and protects your positivity. 5. Cultivating gratitude for everyday joy. The Buddhist approach to gratitude. Buddhism encourages the cultivation of mudita, or sympathetic joy, rejoicing in the happiness of others. By celebrating others' successes and blessings, we also create a wellspring of positivity within ourselves. Daily gratitude practice. Each night, reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. These don't have to be big things. Sometimes a warm meal or a good conversation is enough. Expanding gratitude to all beings. As you build gratitude, try extending it beyond personal comforts. Reflect on the interconnectedness of all beings and how their actions contribute to your life. Example practice asterisk. Imagine expressing gratitude for the farmer who grew your food, the teacher who inspired you, or the stranger who smiled at you. This reflection cultivates a deep, enduring sense of joy. 6. Embracing the practice of letting go. Letting go of the ego and embracing humility. In Buddhism, the concept of anatta, or non-self, teaches us that the ego is a constructed identity. Often, our need to prove ourselves creates negativity, releasing the need for validation. Instead of seeking approval, try to act with humility and genuine intentions. Letting go of ego-driven desires allows us to connect with our true self, leading to inner contentment. Example practice of letting go. When you catch yourself seeking approval, take a breath and ask, am I acting from my true self or my ego? This practice helps shift focus to inner peace rather than external validation. 7. The path of meditation for inner peace and positivity. Why meditation is a foundation of positivity. Meditation is a central practice in Buddhism. Through meditation, we observe the nature of our mind, allowing us to see thoughts and emotions as temporary phenomena that don't define us. Simple meditation practice. Begin with a few minutes daily. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Notice each inhale and exhale. When thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently return to the breath. Long-term benefits of meditation. Regular meditation calms the mind, reduces stress, and increases awareness, creating a stable foundation for positivity. Example meditation for difficult days. On challenging days, try a loving-kindness meditation. Breathe deeply and repeat, may I find peace, may I find strength, may I remain positive. This mantra can create a profound shift. Conclusion and takeaway. Recap key teachings. Today, we explored Buddhist ways to stay positive, including mindfulness, compassion, detachment, gratitude, letting go of ego, and meditation. Final encouragement. Remember, these practices don't make life's problems disappear. Instead, they transform your inner landscape, helping you respond with wisdom, kindness, and peace, no matter what challenges come your way. closing thought, staying positive is a lifelong journey, a practice we commit to each day. Let these teachings guide you on that path, and watch how your mind and heart open to a life of greater peace and positivity.